Good morning to everyone. Welcome to class 11th economics. In previous classes, we have already started the topic elasticity of demand, and I told you the meaning of elasticity of demand in the last class and various degrees those who are involved in elasticities of demand. First of all, if we see at the topic price elasticity of demand, I told you elasticity here means the changeability. Elasticity here means the changeability. So price elasticity of demand refers to the changeability of demand due to change in its price, which means if there is change in price of a commodity, how it is going to impact the demand and how much it is going to change the demand is ultimately known as price elasticity of demand. For example, if there is change in price of coolers by 10%, then what will be the resultant response of change in demand due to the change in price of coolers by 10% is known as price elasticity of demand. All right. So I told you that law of demand tells us about direction of change. It tells us that whether if price rises, demand falls. If price falls, demand rises. So basically, law of demand tells us about directional change. But when we talk about the elasticity of demand, it tells us about the proportional change. Elasticity of demand tells us about the proportional change, proportional or degree response, that how much change is taking place in demand due to change in the price of a commodity. That is price elasticity of demand. So when I have to define the term price elasticity of demand, we simply define it as that price elasticity of demand refers to a situation where it refers to a degree of responsiveness of demand of a commodity to a change in its price, which means if a price of commodity changes, then how much or by how much response the demand is going to change, or by what degree the demand is going to change. That is the price elasticity of demand. The demand may change in 5 ways that we did yesterday. The demand may respond to a change in price in 5 ways. For example, if there is 20% change in the price of air conditioner, then the demand may change in 5 ways. First way, I told you that demand will not change at all, which means there is no change in demand at all. That means elasticity of demand is equals to 0. That means because the consumer is fond of that product, he still want to buy that product even if the price of the commodity has increased. So in that case, what will be the change in demand, or what will be the elasticity of demand? Obviously, the elasticity of demand will be equal to 0. All right. Same way, there can be the ED equals to 1. ED equals to 1 means what is the change in price? The same would be the change in demand. For example, the change in price is 20%. So due to change in price by 20%, definitely there will be the 20% change in the demand of the commodity also. So that is known as basically unity, which we call that elasticity of demand will be equals to 1 or will be equals to unity. Unity means whatever change in price has taken place, the same change in demand is also taking place. That is basically known as percentage change in price and percentage change in demand, which we call ED equals to 1. Then if you talk about the next one, we simply talk about ED equals to 1. As I told you, ED equals to 1, which is ultimately when the percentage change in quantity demanded is equals to the percentage change in price of the commodity. That is same, which is ED equals to 1. Then there comes the next point, which is ultimately ED more than 1. Now, what is ED more than 1? I told you yesterday, ED more than 1 means elasticity of demand is more than unity. That means when we simply say that percentage change in demand is more than the percentage change in price, That means the changeability of demand is taking more as compared to the change in price. For example, if we talk about the price of air conditioner, suppose the price of AC increases by 20% in the market. And when you observe that in the market, the price of air conditioner is increasing by 20%, the demand of that commodity has decreased by more than 20%. The demand of that commodity has decreased by more than 20%. That is known as elasticity of demand more than 1, right? Same way, we have elasticity of demand less than 1. The less than 1 means when it is less than the unity, when it is less than the unity, which means when the percentage change in demand is less than the percentage change in price. For example, if I talk about that percentage change in demand, percentage change in price in the market for any commodity is 10%. But with the rise in price of 10% in the market for one commodity, the demand for that commodity has decreased by less than 10%, which means the demand is of course changing here as well, but it is changing by less than the unity or less than the percentage change in price. That is known as ED less than 1 or elasticity of demand less than 1. Then we have the other point which we say ED equals to 0. You remember the point ED equals to 0? I told you ED equal to 0 means the changeability of demand is 0. 0 means perfectly inelastic, which means there is no change in demand. Can anybody please tell me when it will take place when we say that ED equals to 0? Fatapat se write in the chat box that when there will be elasticity of demand equals to 0, which means even if the price rises, the demand does not change at all. Very good, Sia, Priya, Karthik. They all have given the answer. Essential goods, habits and addictions, medicines, all these products are those habitual necessities. Very good, Daksh. So all these products are those goods which we say that even if the price of the commodity rises, the consumer is not going to change the demand. Why? Because that is the habit of the consumer, or that is the need of the consumer. That is the basic necessity of the consumer. So when it is a basic necessity, or when ultimately we say that it's a basic product, essential commodity, habit of the consumer is not going to change the demand of that product. So there ED will be equals to 0. And last case, as I told you, ED is equals to infinity. Now, what is ED equals to infinity? It is as simple as when the price of the commodity changes, suppose by 10%, the change in demand is infinite change, which means the demand changes infinitely more, a lot more than the change in price. That is the infinity. So ye humne bete kal kiya tha. So that was the recapitulation. Now moving further to the next, you can see on your screen the price elasticity of demand. You can see on your screen the price elasticity of demand. Different names. Now I told you the different degrees of price elasticities in numbers, but now you have to tell me that which name belongs to which number. Which name belongs to which number? For example, the very first on your screen which you can see is the perfectly inelastic demand. You know, this one, perfectly inelastic demand. Now tell me what will be the ED value for the perfectly inelastic demand. Very good, everyone. I'm getting so many answers in the chat box. Perfectly inelastic is of course 0, because here inelastic means doesn't change, and perfectly inelastic means which does not change at all. जो बिल्कुल भी change नहीं होती, that is ultimately perfectly inelastic. Now can you please tell me about perfectly elastic? Perfectly elastic. Perfectly elastic ED will be, देखो, elastic means which is changing. Perfectly elastic means which is changing a lot. That means here we are talking about infinity. Very good, everyone. So this is about infinity. All right. Now tell me about ED of unitary elastic. What will be the ED of unitary elastic? ED of unitary elastic means when we talk about the unit means 1, Karthik, you have given the wrong answer. Rest all have given the correct answer. So ED, unitary elastic, means it is equals to 1. Why it is equals to 1? Because we are talking about unity, and when we are talking about unity, we are actually talking about ED to be 1. So here the elasticity of demand is 1. Prayag, can you explain that what will be the elasticity ED equals to 1 when we are saying what will be the elasticity change in price? So unitary elastic, that happened to be ED equals to 1. Now talk about the next one, relatively elastic. Elastic, of course, which is changing. And what do you mean by here relatively elastic? Relatively elastic means काफी हद तक change होना. That means ED more than 1. So that is ED more than 1. And what about the relatively inelastic? Relatively inelastic. Relatively inelastic means कम change हो रहा है. काफी हद तक कम चेंज हो रहा है. That means ED less than 1, where we simply say that when the percentage change in demand is less than the percentage change in price, that is known as relatively inelastic demand. So please kindly take the screenshot of this picture, because this is very much important about different degrees and their names. That what are the different degrees and names you have to write, you have to mention in your notebook. You will be making this flow chart only consisting of various degrees of elasticity of demand along with the different names of elasticities of demand. I hope this is clear to everyone, the different names of elasticity of demand. Okay, moving further. Now, let us talk about each one of them with the help of a diagram. And for this, I would be just using the whiteboard to show you that how to make a diagram of each degree, that how we make a diagram of each degree of elasticity of demand. Okay, so let us talk about the first degree. Very first degree, I talk about unitary elastic demand. We all know that unitary elastic demand is ED equals to 1. So let us see how we are going to make the diagram of ED equals to 1, or how we are going to make the diagram of unitary elastic demand. So let us say ek bar, first of all, we will just define it in one line, that what is unitary elastic demand. Simply, when percentage change, you can write along with me in your notebook, please. Write in your notebook. When percentage change in demand is equals to percentage change in price. So whenever we say that percentage change in demand is equals to percentage change in price, that is known as unitary elastic demand. Let's suppose if there is 20% change in price of a commodity, there is 20% change in price of a commodity leads to 20% change in demand of the commodity, that particular situation is known as unitary elastic demand, or ED equals to 1. So let's see how to make its diagram. So let's make the diagram. For the diagram, obviously, first of all, we are going to make the two axes. Please make the diagram with me in your notebook, where we are mentioning the two axes, x-axis, and of course this is the y-axis, and this is the origin. All right, on the x-axis, what we are taking quantity demanded, and of course on the y-axis, what we are relating the price, because of course we have to relate the price with the quantity demanded. So let's make it. I told you, when percentage change in price and percentage change in demand are equal, that is known as unitary elastic demand. That means, suppose if this is the earlier price of a commodity and this is the earlier quantity of a commodity, and now suppose I just put the name, this is the original price P, which is being taken earlier, and this is the original quantity Q, which is the earlier, right? Now if we see that the price of commodity has decreased by 20%, see, now according to law of demand, we already know when the price of commodity falls, the demand, please fill in the blanks, when the price of commodity falls, the demand, write in the chat box and send here faster. Very good, Priyag. Very good, Anshu, Lishika, Kanishka, Karthik, Vaibhav, Vriddhi, Vansh, Paridhi. The demand increases, which means when the price falls here, of course, the demand will increase. How much the demand will increase? The demand will increase in the same way as the price is falling, which means it will be like this only. That means this is your demand curve. That means, of course, this is your demand curve. ये हमारा demand curve होगा. This is your demand curve. We have put the name demand curve here. Put the name. This is the demand curve. Is it clear to everyone? यानी कि the percentage change in demand is just equals to the percentage change in price. That is known as elasticity of demand. उसे हम बोलते हैं unitary elastic demand. ED is equals to 1. That is ED equals to 1. All right. Perfect. Let's move to the second one. Okay. So moving to the second one. The second one I am taking here is more than unitary elastic demand. So this is our second one, which is more than unitary elastic demand. Now, more than unitary elastic demand means that demand changes more as compared to price. Let's suppose if there is change in demand, change in price by 20%, but the demand is changing more as compared to the change in price. Let's see how to make its diagram. Let's make the diagram first. Again, x-axis. Better now in this diagram, I will not be writing xy because already you people know. पिछले वाले में लिख के मैंने बता दिया, टाइम वेस्ट होगा, इसमें आई एम नॉट राइटिंग अगेन. ठीक है. सो यहाँ देखो, ये था हमारा ओल्ड प्राइस, बेस प्राइस, एंड बेटे ये है हमारा न्यू प्राइस. यस कार्तिक, दिस इज रिलेटिवली इलास्टिक. मोर देन वन ना, मोर देन यूनिटरी इलास्टिक, दैट इज रिलेटिवली इलास्टिक. अदर नेम. सी नाउ इफ द प्राइस फॉल्स बाय 10%, अच्छा डिमांड में ज्यादा इंक्रीज आएगा. डिमांड कर्व विल बी लाइक दिस. आप देख रहे हैं डिमांड कर्व ऐसे बनेगी. आप देखो प्राइस जो है ऑफ कोर्स फॉल हुआ, प्राइस फॉल हुआ 10% से, तो आपने देखा डिमांड बढ़ी ज्यादा से, तो दिस इज मोर देन वन और दिस इज रिलेटिव इलास्टिक. ठीक, रिलेटिवली इलास्टिक. इसकी डिमांड कर्व का नेचर क्या बन रहा है? सी बनेगी तो ऑफ कोर्स लेफ्ट टू राइट, एक मिनट, 1 सेकेंड, डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग. बट दिस इज व्हाट इज द नेचर ऑफ दिस कर्व? The curve is more flatter in nature. The curve is more flatter in nature. Fallui curve hai. It's more flatter in nature. Why it is more flatter in nature? Because the percentage change in demand is more than the percentage change in price. क्योंकि जितना demand में change हुआ है, जितना price में change हुआ है, demand उस price के change से बहुत ज्यादा change हुई है. That is why we simply say it is more flatter in nature. कि ये demand curve ज्यादा flatter है nature में. Is it clear to everyone? किसी को doubt है बेटे इसके अंदर? मुझे बताइए. क्लियर है सबको? चलो next में, चलो next में चलते हैं. Next लेते हैं हम ED less than 1. बेटे can you please make ED less than 1 yourself? This is less than unitary elastic डिमांड. और बेटे इसका दूसरा नाम क्या है? रिलेटिवली इन इलास्टिक, मतलब कम चेंज हुई है डिमांड. रिलेटिवली इन इलास्टिक डिमांड. तो जरा डायग्राम बनाते हैं बेटे इसका. अगेन वी आर टेकिंग द एक्स वाई एक्सिस टू मेक द डायग्राम. वन सेकेंड. Making the diagram here. So again we will write x-axis, y-axis and all. See, this is the price earlier. Everyone switch on your cameras. And this is the quantity. ठीक. Now if price increases by 10%, So what do you think? What do you see? Demand is increasing by less than that percentage, which means it will be like this. The gap of change in demand will be less than what is the gap in change in price. So what will be the curve? The curve will be made like this. Wait. The curve is like this. What will you call this curve? Steeper. Steeper in nature. This is steeper in nature, not flatter. More than one was flatter in nature, but this is steeper in nature. थोड़ी कम झुकी हुई या थोड़ा मतलब steeper, पतली curve. क्यों? क्योंकि this is not a bigger curve. This is not a flatter curve. This is of course a steeper curve. ये steeper in nature है, right? So this is steeper in nature. ध्यान रखना आपने इसका. This curve is steeper in nature. All right, clear to everyone? Is there any doubt or is it clear to everyone? Please let me know. I hope you people are making in your notebook side by side. Vansh Gupta, I told already yesterday that the nature of ED equals to 1 is rectangular hyperbola. Those who have their cameras off, I am marking them absent. Priyanshu Bisht, Yashika Sharma, then Faraz Anwar, Anshul, Kashish Garg. I am marking you people absent and will be reducing your marks. मेरे पास 4-5 बार अगर मैंने आपको absent mark कर दिया तो पूरा 20 में से 20 गायब हो जाएंगे आपके marks. So please be very particular in opening the cameras. So I hope this is clear to all of you. Let's move further. The fourth one. What is the fourth one? The fourth one is ED equals to 0. What do we call this? Perfectly elastic demand. Perfectly elastic demand. This is the fourth one, which we call perfectly elastic demand. And perfectly elastic demand curve, ED equals to 0. Let's make the curve. Let's make the axis first. Suppose this is the price earlier and this is the quantity, right? Now, sorry, I've written perfectly elastic by mistake. This is perfectly inelastic. Yeah, this is perfectly inelastic curve. Wait a minute, I'm just going to change it. This is ED equals to 0. That is perfectly inelastic demand. ठीक? देखो. Now, whether if the price is changing, देखो बेटा इसका diagram ध्यान से देखो दक्ष. Watch here on the screen. Whether if the price is changing, when you see the price is changing, the demand does not change at all. इसका मतलब यही है ना, demand is same. चाहे प्राइस और कम हो जाए फिर भी डिमांड इतना ही है, चाहे प्राइस बढ़ जाए चाहे प्राइस कम हो जाए, the demand does not change at all. So ultimately which will be the demand curve? This will be the demand curve बेटे. ये जो standing vertical curve है ना, ये vertical curve ही आपकी क्या बन गई? ये vertical curve ही आपकी demand curve बन गई इस केस के अंदर. Why? Because ultimately we can see that the demand curve is not changing here because this is perfectly inelastic demand. So whether if there is change in price, the demand does not change at all. So it is known as perfectly inelastic demand. Clear to all? Acha, what is the nature of this curve? Please mention and please tell me what is the nature of this curve. Curve is vertical straight line parallel vertical straight line parallel to y-axis, parallel to y-axis. I hope this is clear to everyone. The curve is vertical straight line parallel to y-axis. All right. Okay, moving further to the next one, last one. The last one comes here is ED equals to infinity. बेटे infinity का साइन आप डाल सकते हो, मुझे यहाँ मिल नहीं रहा infinity का साइन. Either you send in the chat box. If any one of you have sent in the chat box, I'll copy paste. Very good. Thank you, Anshul. So ED equals to infinity. आ गया बेटे infinity का sign? I think all of you can see this now. Okay. So ED equals to infinity. See. Now ED equals to infinity. How we are going to make the ED equals to infinity? Let's see this. Again, make the diagram first. Wait. ये हमने बनाया axis. Now, when the price of commodity is P, earlier price जो मान के चले, and this is your quantity. Now, with the ED equals to infinity means there is a lot more change in demand even without change in price. Which means price is not changing, but the demand keeps on changing. देखो price इस केस में constant रहेगा. Price इस केस में constant रहेगा. Demand change होती रहेगी. Now tell me what will be the demand curve? This curve will be the demand curve. Because price तो change ही नहीं हो रहा ना. So this curve will be the demand curve. So what is the nature of demand here in this case? Curve is horizontal. Here this is horizontal straight line parallel to x axis. Curve is horizontal straight line parallel to x axis. So this is it. This is about the different degrees of elasticities of demand जो मैंने आप लोगों को बताया है. This is your ED equals to infinity. This is your ED equals to 0. This is your ED less than 1, steeper. This is your ED more than 1, which is flatter. And this is your ED equals to 1. That is rectangular hyperbola. I should mention here rectangular hyperbola. The curve in ED equals to 1 is rectangular hyperbola. Hyperbola means at any point on the curve, the distance of both the axes is always equal. So this is ED equals to 1, which we call unitary elastic demand. Flatter in nature, ED more than 1, which we call more than unitary elastic demand or relatively elastic. Then ED less than 1, which is less than unitary elastic demand or relatively inelastic. Then ED equals to 0, which is perfectly inelastic demand. ED equals to 0, that is perfectly inelastic demand. And at the last, we have ED equals to infinity, which is perfectly elastic demand, horizontal straight line parallel to x axis. I hope this is clear to all of you till now. It's clear to everyone.